It's rewild.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try and, like, stick with him. It will make the ensuing event more meaningful.
That you must keep in mind, or nothing that follows will seem wondrous.
Exactly.
Whoop. Ridiculous.
Worst encounter in the entire fucking game, by the way, is the down escalator battle.
Up the down escalator.
Going up the down escalator and fight these enemies.
Very bad play.
Why would you be this? Why would you choose this as to be what you are?
Up the down staircase.
Staircase?
Play about steroids.
That's weird.
For drugs, I don't know if it's specifically steroids. I think it is. It's really bad.
I don't really think of staircases as being up or down. They seem pretty unilateral.
Well, I mean, usually the ones on the right are down and the ones on the left are up.
I mean, you can just go up and down either way.
You know what? I'm really getting sick of your fucking bullshit.
Okay.
You know what? I'm really getting sick
You
of
know,
your fucking bullshit.
okay.
I'm really getting sick of your fucking bullshit.
This one, the timing for is really, like, the timing is exactly the same. That's the thing, like, down to the frame. It's the same. It's not like they didn't make the timing easier. It's exactly the fucking same as it was. Nero plays exactly the same, but he has new moves, and he has new abilities. But aside from that, all of his returning moves and combos and whatnot, like, there's no difference.
Now I'm, like, very cognizant of, like, that's probably where you're gonna end that video, like, on that sentence, if it times out correctly.
There's no difference.
Like, I'm really fucking sick of your bullshit, and then it just stops.
Don't tell me what I'm gonna fucking edit. You know I don't pay attention to that shit.
I do know that.
I just kind of space it out. Generally, I want it to be at, like, 30 minutes long. And I like, okay, 30 minutes, let's wait for a break in the conversation. That'll make, like, a good video endpoint.
It's usually me saying a non sequitur.
I mean, you say a lot of them.
I really don't like what you said there.
Consistently 30 minutes apart from each other.
Once every 30 minutes I'll say a non sequitur.
It's really helpful.
Why I'm here.
It's really helpful. Man, the fucking marketing team just put these posters for Sons of...
I want to go see it.
Sons of Spencer, whatever the fuck it said.
I want to go see it. I like how they even had European exit signs. Not the American style ones that are red. They had the green ones with the running guy.
Yes.
It's attention to deet.
Attention to
deet.
Rewrite got fucking owned by the Root. That's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rewrite.
YouTube rewrite.
No! Ah, fuck. I failed. I failed you, Rewrite.
Ossified.
Failed you. Look at this.
This is only like a 2,000-year-old city that just got destroyed.
Yeah, like, what the like, look at that!
Yeah, how do you fix that?
That's upsetting.
Once all this goes away, how do you fix that exactly?
Once again reminding me of how bullshit it is that, like, the fucking Terramagoo sprung up right outside Dante's store in DMC3. And it's like, did they fucking clean it up? Did he go to a new building?
What happened?
And that he dubbed Devil May Cry? Or did he stay in that same building? Because it's just that same fucking alleyway outside of the door every single fucking time we see it. So it must be the same location, but what did they do?
I mean, the lease was a lot cheaper the second time around.
They fucking renovated... Oh my gosh. It is fucking Nello Angelo.
And apparently...
Bask in the glory.
The day this happened, only double-decker buses and ambulances were out driving around.
Oh, but look, there's also shitty Nello Angelos who have shields because they're bitches.
What evil lurks?
Look at... he seems to have some kind of a reaction to the Nello Angelos.
I thought that was the plan all along.
So still could go either way on who V is. Because, think about it, if he's Mundus, also, this is dope as fuck. Look at this. This is what this boss fight is happening on. Isn't that the coolest shit ever? I think there's a soft time limit on this boss fight. I couldn't tell you, but I feel like there is. I haven't looked that deep into it.
Tofu.
But it seems like there is, because I think I remember the first time I did this boss, I think, like, I don't remember there being, like, a final kill screen. I think if you, like, hit the bottom of this, like, path that the amphitheater is going down right now, I think eventually you'll reach a bottom and the boss fight will just end. I couldn't tell you for sure, though. But anyway, it could still go either way, because think about it. If he's Mundus, he's looking at a like, mass-produced version of what he had turned Virgil into during the events of Devil May Cry 1. And the fact that he had done that to Virgil is partially what motivated Dante to go in and bust his ass. Because he was like, you enslaved the shit out of my... You killed my mom, you enslaved my brother, and made me kill him. I'm really upset. And it ended badly for Mundus. So he could be looking at the Nello Angelos and being like, this is a bad thing that I did, and now I have to fight it and, like, correct my mistake. Like, what's his motivation actually as a V? What is V's motivation? We don't know so far.
Mr. 5.
Okay, let's let him. I wanted to let him to get the final hit in because V's, like, little kill move on the Nello Angelos is really fucking cool. Yeah, I would have to look it up, but I think that's like a soft time limit. We did kill it though. I am good at video games, and we stuck with rewrite the whole time, so I'm happy about that. We worked together during that boss fight.
was attacked once before. Is that so? I was here. I can still see it. In fact, I was playing right here.
So there's the moment where it's like, oh, okay.
That was the house.
Grandma's house.
This is where we
Put your
part
shoes
ways.
on anywhere at Grandma's.
You go ahead. You're gonna miss all the fun.
You go have a boss fight.
I must seek out the Devil's Sword Sparta. What? Yeah, I don't think that's such
Stop
a good
calling
idea.
it that.
Trust me.
Why is everyone calling it
You're
that?
not the only one who thinks so.
Are you guys?
This night, we're going to need all the help we can get. Not the only one.
I don't get it.
What the hell
What does that
aren't you telling
mean?
me?
A lot of things. Oh, there's so much you don't know, Nero. It's
His
crazy.
preference for the penis?
So yeah, that was like, that's the moment where it's like, oh, okay. That's who V is. We know now. It's just been spelled out for us in such a severe way that it's not even worth pointing it out.
It doesn't matter who V is. That's why he wears a mask. Could be anyone.
Why would you ever not rate someone as stylish? If you're just mashing through, it's automatically onside. You literally have to go, you know what? No. Down. And you have to go out of your way to not rate someone as stylish. You
Not
have.
stylish.
If you don't rate people stylish, you are a cock. You are a cock. Judging by Lady's account, there's little chance that Trish and Dante made it out of the battle against Demon King unscathed. There's better ways you could have worded that.
Who's the chick in V for Vendetta?
Eva?
Eva.
Eve?
Eve.
Yeah.
Eve.
Eve. Because it's symbolic.
Yeah, get it?
I do.
It's like Wally.
Having that
This was
arm
like more
equipped
thinking
makes a
about it.
lot of Nero's cutscenes really fucking stupid.
Custom characters.
They don't. It does not look natural. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Look at this shit. Nero, you had way too much faith. Look at her, she's freaking out.
You just Kevin McAllister.
This is the moment where it's like, no, she's not a really good driver who's like doing all these impossible things on purpose. No, she has no idea what she's doing.
Nope.
Look at her face. She actually has no idea what she's doing. The RV is being pulled along on a string by the demands of the plot, and she is just in the driver's seat. The ruins of an old house prompted V to share his thoughts, which only deepened Nero's suspicions. Who is V? Who could this character, who is named with a V, and had a reaction to Nello Angelo, and apparently was in a playground near a destroyed childhood home during a demon attack many years ago. So
Hey, you
she's
got
got
her
clothes
shirt
on.
there.
Yeah,
That's nice.
very nice.
Although her tits are pretty
no, it's
visible
nice.
still.
It's nice. It's nice.
It's nice.
It's a very nice gesture that
it's
Nico
great.
gave her this jumper.
It's kind.
It's very good that Nico just happened to have a clothes that were in lady size,
a boob blouse, if you will,
and fit her body figure. It's really good.
It is, actually.
Let's not question that.
Tits. Oh, and it's like a onesie jumper thing.
Ooh, what are the fucking controls? She just had this in her RV. She had that for her.
I mean, we have something like that in our RV too, so.
It's like that joke from Sonic Boom. We use this giant plushie of Sonic that I have for completely non-creepy reasons. So we have Morrison's Letter Part 2, back when Dante went by Tony Redgrave back in the novelization of DMC1.
He awoke to justice.
I was always broke. You're just talking about the DMC1 novel and the DMC anime. This game is canonizing everything that has ever had the Devil May Cry name
The DMC Christmas
associated with it.
special.
She ended up introducing Dante to his old pals, Ebony and Ivory. She died just as soon as the job was finished. Never figured out who did it. It could have been Virgil. It's really ambiguous. At the time, it was supposed to have been Virgil, but then retcons made it really awkward. It was supposed to be Virgil at the time the book was written, but then then DMC3 came out, and it's like, nah, it doesn't make sense.
Just put it in the stuff folder there, that binder.
Yeah, we got... Let's read these books. What does that say?
Notes, old designs.
Simple, magic, and complicated thoughts. That's really funny. Simple magic and complicated thoughts.
I believe something in Redemption. Or no.
3rd edition.
I think the second thing's a word.
It's really hard to actually see.
Yeah, we're tilty all over the place.
Notes. Baby fix? What does it say? Berry fix? Ebony fix. Stuff.
I don't want to read the baby fix file.
No. Old Man's Diary. I often think of that boy as of late, wise beyond his scant years.
Stop thinking about that boy.
That boy with white hair would show up at my home with his nose crammed into some collection of poems. He seemed to favor William Blake most of all, so I gave him a Blake anthology. His expression of delight, he asked to borrow a pen. Strange though I thought the request, I gave him the pen that you just had.
You know.
Why would you have that? He opened the back cover and proceeded to scribble his own name within. I have a twin brother. We fight over things often, so I have to write my name on things to make them truly mine. I can't really imagine a child a child version of Dante being like, "Fuck you, Virgil! Give me that collection of poetry.
William Blake
I want it to be
poems.
mine. I want the
Me.
poems."
It's
I can't
me.
really picture a baby Dante doing that. Can you?
I can't really picture baby Dante.
No, it's yeah. Wow, yeah. Now that you mention it, that's actually really fucking hard. A self-styled bibliophile had deeply devoted himself solely to preserving the beauty of books. It was clear to me this child loved books far more than I ever did. I like this retroactive characterization we're giving to Virgil, because we never really got any kind of characterization for Virgil. I mean, like, we did. He had, like, a Greek tragedy kind of thing going on where he was corrupted by his desire for power. But, like, what are his hobbies? What are his interests? You know, we
Yeah.
never really got to know Virgil as a person.
What would he say on the census?
We got to know Virgil as a tragic figure,
Yes.
as a literary character, but we never got to know Virgil as a person. So this game's like really going back
Yes.
and retroactively giving Virgil a lot of characterization, which is really appreciated.
Preach.
The young boy survived the incident. His name was
Do you know?
Dante. No last name. I mean, I was just thinking of it as like, well, Dante Sparta?
Dante Demon Hunter.
Yeah, Dante the Demon Hunter. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
It's a very specific number.
Yeah, 136. I feel like
Really
that's probably
specific.
something in Buddhism.
Yeah.
Probably something weird Japanese.
Numerology thing.
Something. I'm sure.
Shinto.
27. These are all fucking great. So these are the versions of the cutscenes. These are fucking great. So these are the motion capture version. Oh no!
Oh no.
These are the motion capture versions of the cutscenes. Well, like, they're not really motion capture. This is like the
Yeah.
blocking rehearsal version of the
Yeah.
cutscenes. The reference. You can tell too because it's kind of weird because they did the blocking with the Japanese actors,
Yeah.
but Johnny Young Bosch and Daniel Radcliffe, that's not his name, Ruben Langdon, and like all the English voice actors
Daniel Radcliffe.
did motion capture for the games.
Yeah, that's neat.
So like, there's a version of these cutscenes where it's Johnny Young Bosch, but they just did the Japanese version because like, I'm sure the version that Johnny Young, oh look, he doesn't have his arm in the sleeve. That's cute. Because the version that they did with Johnny Young Bosch and Ruben Langdon is the one with them dressed up in the mocap suits.
Oh, yeah.
With the buttons all over their face.
Yeah.
And they actually did put those in DMC3, but these are fucking hilarious.
Oh, I thought you was actually gonna light it.
Yeah. And you can actually see, like, it's slightly different. They don't do it exactly the same as in the
Yeah.
final game.
They used it as a guideline. but
Yeah, exactly. It's like inspirational.
It's really cool that they have that on there.
It was like a pre-order bonus, but I think eventually they release it as DLC.
That's so cool. Matchbox.
Look at what they do for the part. Look at what they do for the part where the van's flipping around. It's fucking amazing.
This is so cute.
Yeah, I really love this. It's really fun to actually go through and watch every single one of the cutscenes.
Yeah, I'm sure someone on YouTube has it as like one whole
Yeah, DMC
the movie.
5 the movie
Yeah.
behind the scenes. Like, this is close to what I want, you know?
It's a funny way to describe something.
This is pretty close. So here.
That's so awesome. This is like something I made when I was 12.
Green screen ass bullshit. It's so good.
Yeah.
Look at that guy! Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh my god. It's so good.
She's Japanese and she doesn't smoke. What is that?
This game does not condone the use of cigarettes.
The cool crime of robbery.
Well, you know why? Because they probably did the first couple of takes with her actually lighting and smoking, and then they ran out of cigarettes. They're like, okay, stop actually going through the cigarettes.
That's like one MST3K DVD had like behind the scenes footage, and in the scene Frank was eating a banana, and as they kept doing more and more takes, it like disappeared and disappeared.
Yeah, it kept going lower and lower.
And then it restarted because he got a new one.
Yeah, like that's why you don't actually have like food or stuff like that in scenes, because keeping track of the continuity is just fucking impossible.
Yeah, the constant nudity. Doesn't that drive your mom crazy or something?
Yes! It drives my mom absolutely fucking insane. Whenever there is a scene where characters are like at a restaurant or like have beverages near them, and in between cuts, the level she fucking magnets towards looking at it, and she like my mom is not like the sharpest tack in the fucking box. I'm not saying that'd be mean, like
it's just the way it is.
It's just you'll tell her something in the morning and she'll forget what the fuck you told her. You can tell her a story and then 12 hours later tell her the same story. She will literally have forgotten that you told her about it. But she's like a fucking savant for noticing continuity errors in like a movie or a TV show. So like her fucking eyes will just like and like a internal fucking database will spring out of nowhere, and she'll be like, "What the fuck? The milkshake! The milkshake had the cherry in it. Where'd it go?" Oh, it drives her nuts. Okay.